Guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Cara. Today we're gonna do like what I read until from January until now, and then we'll do a short video of what I'm reading in November and December. That will be a separate video, but I didn't do the half a month half a year's video, so this is me but doing that, but it's not going to be half of the year. It's just going to be until now, which is in the end of October. So let's get into it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, let's go. Most of these books are ebooks, so I'll put the pictures up for you guys to see, and they'll be like on while I talk about the books. I'm not going to be very descriptive. If you want to know most of these books, I'll tell you if it was a review or not, and then if it was a review, you can go check out my review. If I didn't do a review for it, it's just I didn't get time to do the review because I was going quickly through the books and I forgot. So if you guys want a review for a certain book, you can just let me know and I can send that to you. So let's get into it. So I began reading in January, I think. Yeah, it was the 2nd of Jan I finished the book. So I started really early on that one, but that one was a novella. So the first book was One Yule Night by Addie O'Brien. Now I really do love this one. This one is like a short novella, and like it was very steamy, to be honest. It was on my scales, just like from 1 to 3 it would have been a 3. It was very smutty and stuff, so if you don't like that, don't read this one. But this was a cute small novella, and like I definitely love her writing style, so I definitely loved reading this book, and it was just so great to experience this book with her. So yeah, I gave it a 4 stars, and I really did love the characters' chemistry with each other, even though most of the book was like smutty, but like the character build up was really good, and I did love that a lot. So yeah, I gave this one 4 stars, and the smut would have been a 3. We have The Seal's Baby, or Secret Baby. Now while I have mixed feelings about this book, I really have mixed feelings about this book, like seriously. I gave this one a 3 stars. The smut wasn't that much. I would say it's a 2, because usually I give the books 2. Well, I might be wrong about that. I can't remember, I'm sorry. So that one I don't know the smut, so if you want to read it, go read it, but like I really can't remember now what the smut was. But I didn't love this book for like she had someone else's baby. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling that, but like now this marine or seal loves this girl from a young age, and then she's coming back to town, and like he's gonna make her his, and that's what he's thinking. And then they find out the secret about the baby that she's carrying, and he's like, well, he'll be responsible even though it's not his. And I found that very cute and stuff, but like the way stuff happened, I really didn't like that. And also like there's like a surprise in there that I wasn't ready for. Like I would have wished they didn't do that. And yeah, okay, so I have big feelings about this book, you guys can see. So yeah, I don't know, like if you want to read it, go read it. We have Cherished by Her Alien Mates, and I rated this one a 3 stars just because like I read a lot of alien books. The last 3 years I think I read a lot of alien books, and like for me this one didn't like stand out. I was just like in the mood for this romance or this type of book, and I read this one and it didn't stand out like some of my other favorites stood out. So for me, I gave this one a 3. It was really good. If you're just getting into it, I would say this is maybe a book for you. but like it was just 3 for me. I'm sorry. The spice was, I think it was a 1.5 to a 2. It's not that spicy, but like I said, you can, some people's spice are different than mine, so like, yeah. But I did love this one, for what it was, even though it was 3 stars. And I feel like I'm getting stingy with my stars. I don't know why, but like, if I don't like it, I won't give it necessarily a 4. I'll give it a 3. Next up, we have Charlie, Love and Cliches. Now, I have read every book from LMS. I think I haven't read her new ones, if that is out yet. I'm not sure. I haven't looked, and I'm sorry. But like, I finished this one. I read the others. So yeah, I loved this one, but like, for me, I feel like it fell a bit flat because the others were really good. I really enjoyed the others, especially Married for One and then The Heart is Full. I really did love those two. But for me, this one fell flat just because like the storyline isn't something I would have like read. And for me, like, the story just went like up because they meet each other, whatever, and then we found out the secret and stuff. I just got confusing, but it was a good book. I really did love this book, and yeah, it was just like so much fun for me to read this book because, like I said, if I love the author, I'll buy her books. um Mariana Zapata. So yeah, I'll buy her books and like just read them for fun because like I do love reading some fluffy romances, because I have seen that I have not read a lot of fluffy romances now, like this year. Like, I didn't, and I'm feeling like the effect that it's having on me. So yeah, I'm thinking of reading more fluffy romances in November, October, and next year January, just to like get out of this non-fluffy thing that I'm currently doing. Like, I have a lot of fantasy that I've read and I enjoyed most of them, but like, I want my fluffy romances and I just don't make time for that, and I should. So yeah, so this one is 4 stars. I really did love the story. This follows Charlie, and yeah, she works at her dad's company and she doesn't want like to, she wants more responsibility, but her dad doesn't give her the responsibility because her sister has the responsibility, and he keeps on comparing her. Like, I don't like that, but like, well. So this one is 4 stars. I do recommend her books. I really do love them. Up we have The Alien Skin Market. Now, going into this book, I didn't know what it was. I didn't like look at the back. I was just like, I'm going in and I'm gonna read it, and wow, it was totally alright. I gave this one a 4 stars. Like, she is an FBI agent and she gets abducted, and then she's on this planet at a skin market and they want to sell her skin. Like, she's still alive, they want to sell her skin. And yeah, we get the male lead and a lot of things happen, and yeah, he gets her out of there, and I totally loved it. But as like I said, it was good. The smut was a 2, so I gave this one 4 and the smut was a 2. That's my like obvious. I usually give books a 2 because like it's from 50% off that the smut happens. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So I really did love this book and I would highly recommend this one as well. And then this one was one of my favorites, I think, that I have read this year. Like, I binge read her like series, and that was the Monstrous series by Lily Rain, and this book is Lore. Now, I know there's another book coming after this one, if I'm correct about that. I just haven't read it yet or gotten it yet, so I haven't read that. I absolutely love this series. Like, I finished that whole series like in 4 to 5 days. It was just so good, and I think it was like yeah, 7 books because Laura's the 7th one. Like 6 books before this. Like, it's like, it was just that good. I couldn't put them down. I binged read it. It was like so good. I think I did that last year, and then I waited for Laura to come out, and now I need to wait for the last one. So I really did love this one. This one is like a monster romance, and the monsters are things you wouldn't have thought would be getting with humans. So yeah, I really did love that. I haven't seen a lot of books that had like monsters with human couples. Like I don't know. Also this one is an MM, so if you guys are not interested in reading that, then don't pick up this book. Yeah, I yeah, this book was so good. I really did enjoy the love story. The Smut was a 2. Before I get the Smut was a 2, I really did enjoy this one more because this one takes us back to a few years before like the monsters got there, so that was really fun and I really did enjoy that. I read Out of the Gate by Elsie Silver. This is the Gold Rush Rants 0.5 book. So I decided to pick up this book because I loved her Chestnut Spring series. I absolutely adore that one. And then I said, no, let me go read this one because I think she published this one first before the Chestnut Springs. But anyway, I rated this book at 4 stars. It was so good. So we're following the female lead, and she has this crush on her male lead, and he works for her father on the ranch and stuff like that. And she kissed him, and he pushed her away. Okay, and then he goes to the army, and he comes back like to work for her father again, and now like he's looking at her differently, he is seeing her for her, and a lot of things happen there, and I was just like, what's happening? Because it was so good. I really did love it. Thinking back, I really did love this book for what it was, and it was just like a cool novella getting us into like this series, and I really did enjoy it. And he also proved that he did actually like her, so I was really excited for this one. So I gave this one a 4 stars. I think this might was a 1.5 to a 2. I'm not sure. I think it was a 2, but yeah. Is Call of Water. Now I thought this was gonna be like a mermaid type of book, and I thought like it would be good. It will be like a mermaid type of romance. Oh my word, I was so wrong. Yeah, okay, so I gave this one a 3 stars just because I didn't really like the setting in the story, and also because like my expectations went out the window. But I finished reading this book, and it was alright if you're going into it knowing what it is. Okay, so we're following our female lead, and she and her friend goes to the circus, and she meets the male lead that is in a tank, a water tank, and he has like fins and all these type of thingies, and that's where I thought he was a mermaid, because like the cover portrays him as that, but like he was actually like a fish man. So anyway, so it plays off he's in the circus not voluntarily, and she decides she's gonna like get him out of there, and a lot of things happen from there. This was like a Swedish romance. Not that I think it was sweet, but like it was okay. I didn't like the circus dynamic in this because they were forcing him in there. Most things like are voluntarily, but like yeah, okay. So yeah, he was forced into the tank and kept there under drugs. That was put in the water, so he couldn't think of getting out because like he has powers, like powers. I absolutely love that part. So yeah. Next up we have The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. I absolutely loved it. I read Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. It's like there, and I absolutely love that one, and I said no, I'm gonna pick up her other books and see how that goes. So unfortunately I don't have all of the books. I think I only have this one. yeah, I only have this one and Mr. Wrong Number, so I haven't gotten the others. I do have some of them on my Kindle, but yeah. So let's get into this. Haley and Jack. Haley has disaster dates and Jack has as well. They're like friends, I think, in the beginning, and they make like a bet that every time they finish a date they go on like a taco date or something like that. That was so cute, and they actually realize they have more in common with each other, and I absolutely love that. And then at the end, like, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so this book was really cute. I gave this one a 4 stars, and I think the smut might be nothing. I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, I don't think there was any smut. They were maybe kissing, but I don't think there was anything else. I might be wrong, don't take my word for it, but yeah, I definitely recommend to everyone. We have Loved by the Alien Huntsman. Now the female lead, she is from Earth. They land on this planet and trying to see if it's inhabitable, so that humans can come to this planet and make a colony or something. I don't know, something like that. And she meets him while she's like observing the plants and taking samples and stuff. And also look at the trigger warnings, because this one there was a scene of attempt rape, but he stopped it before it happened, because like he was watching her, and when it like happened and they got into this argument, he was like, I'm not gonna sit by. And then he went, and that's when she found out there are people or aliens on this planet. So this book was really good. I did enjoy it. It was worth the read. I gave it 4 stars. It was really good. I think the smut was a 2. I could be wrong. Could be 1.5, but a 2. I'm gonna say it's 2 because yeah. But like, it was really good. I did enjoy this book, and I highly recommend this one above the others. We have The Naga Hunter's Lost Mate. Now I gave this one a 4 stars. This one was as also good because like this is a romance between a human and a Naga. I think the human was put on a shuttle and sent down to the planet because they wanted to get rid of her or something, and then she lands there and she has no idea what planet this is, where she is. It was really good. I did it up enjoying it more because like I haven't read any Naga romances, maybe because I haven't, but like yeah, I really did enjoy this for what it was. It was really good. I think the smut was a 2 if I can remember correctly. He was very protective of her, and I absolutely love that. So I highly recommend this one as well. We have Gary On and his other book. I don't know if this is 1 and 2. I just read both of them, but I see Goodreads only have Gary On and not the other one. So yeah, Gary On. We're talking about Gary On today. In this part, I gave this one a 4 stars. This book was like a dragon shifter type of romance, even though he's more dragon than human, and he is like trapped in a cell on this ship, and he smells her scent, and then he finds out who she is, but he doesn't want to like go full ahead speed your mind, because like she is someone that is on the ship and is helping the other people that took his people. So he needs to like work around that and like find out, what is she willing here or is she not. And I absolutely love this book. It was so good. The it was good. I'm sorry, I don't have anything else to say about the book. It was really good. I love the whole shifter type of dragon dynamic that was in this book, and it was just like so good. I really did like it. It's 5 Day Fiance. Now I rated this one a 3. I think I didn't like it for what was in the book, but like this one is where she needs a fake fiance for a few days, and I think it's to go to a wedding. I can't remember precisely. And she needs a fake fiance because she told her mom she has a fiance or something, and yeah. So they meet, and tells her he'll be her fiance for like the weekend or whatever, for the 5 days. And then she says okay, and they go on like the plane, and they go to wherever they need to be. And yeah, a lot of things happen, and obviously the fiance for 5 days turns into more. Next up we have A Deal with the Earl. Now I don't read a lot of this type of romances, even though I have a lot on my Kindle. It's just when I want a fluffy romance that I do end up reading them. So The Deal with the Earl, I gave 3 stars. It was good. But the story follows Julia, where she says that they need to marry, and sometimes they don't get love, which is true. In that time you didn't get love when you had arranged marriages. Sometimes you did, and then you're lucky. So she makes a deal with the Earl. She'll marry him, and the story's gonna go from there. I did like it for what it was. It was really a cutesy romance, and I totally loved it. Next up we have one of my series that I really enjoyed. I didn't think I would end up enjoying it. It was like one of those reads you just read and you just like, it will be okay, and then I actually enjoyed it, and I'm so waiting for the 3rd book. Okay, so the series is The Blade Breaker and The Realm Breaker, and then the last book is The Fate Breaker. Now I know it's out, but it's not out in the B format as far as I know, so I'm waiting for the B format to come out so I can buy that one as well and read it. I haven't read it yet. So both books are 4 stars. I absolutely loved the series. The first book was just getting us into this world, getting us familiar with the characters and the beginning of the storyline, and then the second book is where a lot of it happens. Like the storyline picks up a lot here. You can also like see the dynamic between the characters, and I absolutely love that. And also like the missions they go on, and I just, it was so good. So I really do love these 2 books. They're both 4 stars. Absolutely no smut. So I really did enjoy these 2 for what it was. This was like a cool fantasy that I just read and I loved it. So yeah, I really do love this series so much, and I'm waiting for the 3rd book. Next up we have Stranded on a Mining Planet. Now this one follows our female lead. I give this to 3 stars, by the way. This follows our female lead, and she's stranded on this mining planet because she was there for like to run tests and stuff like that, and then she needs to get off the planet before like it self-destructs or something like that, something similar. And these aliens land on this planet, and they just barge in, and she's like hiding and stuff. And then the male lead was there before these aliens just barged in, but he kept himself hidden, which like, yeah. So he kept himself hidden until he thought she needed him, and then he barged in and like tried to save her and stuff. And yeah, a lot of things happen. I did enjoy this book. It was really cool. Just like seeing the dynamic between these 2 characters, it was just like so good, and I absolutely loved it. It was just one of those fluffy books that I really did enjoy because it was alien romance, and like the banter, it was really good as well. Next up we have The Dragon King's Bride. Now like there was a lot of things I didn't like in this book, but like I gave this one 3 stars. It was okay read. I did enjoy like the dragon dynamic and the like magic in this system, in this world. But like some of the scenes I was just like, why would he do that? Like I don't find that very lovable, supportive. Just because like she needs to go through this almost like a trial type of thing, and she needs to win in order to like be his bride or something. Like it just doesn't make sense for me. I just didn't like it for what that part was. And then obviously like he helps her a bit, but like seriously. Anyway, yeah, if you're like into that type of thing, I think this might be for you. But like I gave it just 3 stars. It was okay. it was, yeah, what it was. Up we have Dragon Crave. You guys see the whole dragon stuff. I was in my like dragon type of shifter era. Okay, so Dragon Crave I gave 3 stars as well. It follows the female lead and her sister gets in trouble with at the dragon bar, meaning like the dragons like own the bar and she gets into trouble there, and she goes there and like they're gonna send her like to like the dragon prison, and like her male lead will like try to protect her and stuff until she gets out. And like there was a lot of things that like I was just like, what? So this one was really I did enjoy it. It was okay read. I just wouldn't have like thought about something like this, so like it was like what for me. So yeah. Next up we have the Fallen Alpha. Now if you have seen other of my wrap-ups, I read the second Alpha here. It's like right there, the small book, and I absolutely love that one. It's C.L. Ledford's books, and I usually get the arcs, so I do end up enjoying the books before anyone else. So that one she sent to me because like I won it in like a giveaway she did. But the other books are not on my Amazon like in South Africa yet, for me to like have the physical copies. So I would really love the physical copies, but like South Africa doesn't have them yet. And then let's get into it. So the Fallen Alpha here, I gave it 4 stars, and the Spice was a 2. This follows Nikita and Finn and their love story. I did end up enjoying it for what it was, but I did love the first book first. If you're looking for something that is similar to Wattpad but also not with werewolves in them, I would definitely recommend this series, because like it's the same characters in the books, and I would definitely recommend you read them like in order, so that you don't get confused and stuff. Like I know they aren't a series, but it takes place in the same like universe. So like if you read that one first, you will know the characters in this book, and that just makes the story so much funner and easier to relate to them. So yeah, I definitely loved this one. I loved how he evolved and how his emotions changed, how his thoughts changed, and yeah, like just seeing that change, it really was fun for me. Next up we have Stay With Me. I gave this one a 4 stars and 2 smut. This one was like a cowboy romance as well. I love the cowboy parts and like the whole family dynamic and how they were there for each other. But like there was like a lot of smut in this book, if I can say it like that. So I would definitely say watch out for that. The storyline was really good. I did enjoy it, but like it was like I was in my cowboy era mood and stuff, and this one was as well an arc, so I needed to get through it, and I did end up enjoying it more than I thought I would. It was just like in this book this might put me off a bit because I was there for the cowboys parts and not the smut parts, so it was like skip, I want the cowboy parts. So I did enjoy this one. There is like a little egg in this book as well. I'm not a fan of that trope, but like if it's in there and it's done correctly, then I will read it, you know. So yeah, I highly recommend this book as well. I have the Alpha Challenge. Now I gave this one a 3 stars. It was alright. So they abduct the female lead from Earth, they operate in her head, and then they deposit her on a purple planet. And she has a problem with that because like she was just abducted. So yeah, the story follows her and the male lead, and they find each other. There's gonna be like a challenge, and yeah, you guys, you just need to go read it. It was really good. I give it 3 stars. Next up we have Guarded by the Seal. Now this guy is an ex-seal, and she is his, I think it was his pal's best friend or something. I'm not sure, I could be wrong about that. And like they have like this enemies to friends type of situation, so I'm not sure about that, but like it was a fun ride. I do need to say that it was good. I gave this one of 3 stars. There was a lot of banter in it, as well as like he knew that if he went further he would definitely make her his and not let go. Like seriously, he wouldn't have let her go. So for me to see that, it was really good. I was like in my army type of era because like yeah, I haven't found any book that tops Dear Enemy. Sorry, not Dear Enemy, Dear Aaron, from Mariana Zapata, because I absolutely love that book. I ate it up, and that was just like so cute. I haven't found anything similar to that book, but like reading the other sealed books, it's fun, but like I keep comparing the books. So yeah, I do recommend this one if you're looking for like a army type of romance. Okay, that is the end of part 1. Go to part 2 for the rest of the books. This video would have been too long for me to do everything in one video. I'm so sorry. So go to part 2 and I'll see you there.